Hi my dear friends, welcome to pragna tutorials. In this video, we are going to see some more try this problems of trigonometry, chapter number 11. So here is the first question. Sin x is equal to 4 by 3 does exist for some value of angle x. So he was asking that sin x is equal to 4 by 3 is exist or not. So if you observe the sine values and cos values. So sine value for sin 0, it is 0. Sin 30, it is 1 by 2. Sin 45, 1 by root 2. Sin 60, root 3 by 2. Sin 90, it is 1. So if you see the cos values, so cos 0 is nothing but 1. Cos 30 is nothing but root 3 by 2. Cos 45 is nothing but 1 by root 2. Cos 60 is 1 by 2. Cos 90 is 0. So if we observe that values of sine and cos, the values of sine and cos always lies between 0 and 1. Sine value always lies between 0 and 1. So first we have to understand that sine value always lies between 0 and 1. So now given sine x is equal to 4 by 3. We have to find the value of x. So what value of x? That will give you 4 by 3. So first divide this 4 with 3. So 3 ones are 3. 4 minus 3 will be 1 again. Put it out here 0. 3 3s are 9. 10 minus 9 will be 1. 10 minus 9 will be 1. So the value of 4 by 3 is nothing but approx 1.3. So sine value always lies between 0 and 1. But here we are getting the value 1.3. So this value does not exist for any value of x. So does not exist is the answer. Why? Because sine value should lie between 0 and 1. But we are getting 1.3. It is more than 1. So does not exist. For any value of x, sine function will not give you 4 by 3. The value of sine A and cos A is always less than 1. Why? So he was asking the question like this. Why the value of sine? Why the value of cos always less than 1? Why it is less than 1? So now to prove this, first you take two axes. One is x-axis, another one is y-axis. With the help of this, we are going to understand why the value of sine and cos always less than 1. So draw a circle with 1 centimeter radius. So now we are drawing a circle with 1 centimeter radius. So now after that, take a point on the circumference of a circle. So let the point be A, comma B. Okay, now we join like this. This will make a right angle here. For example, ABC is a right angle triangle. Right angled at B. So now this becomes the radius of a circle. So radius of a circle is nothing but 1 centimeter. So now if you observe from this side, the angle A opposite side will become BC. Opposite side. So the angle A adjacent side is nothing but AB. So I will draw here the same triangle I am drawing here for our better understanding. ABC is a right angle at B. So if you take angle at A, so this is our opposite side. This is our adjacent side. So this is our hypotenuse. That is nothing but 1 centimeter. This is the radius of a circle. Now you see here. So we have taken a point AB. AB means it is at a height of B. This become B. This become A. So X coordinate and Y coordinate. So now BC is nothing but small b. Adjacent side is nothing but small a. From this we write sine A. Sine A is nothing but, we know that sine is nothing but opposite by hypotenuse. Opposite side by hypotenuse. From this triangle, what is the opposite side? B. What is the hypotenuse? So B by 1 is nothing but B. From this we understand that y coordinate will give you sine values. Cos A is nothing but adjacent by hypotenuse. That is small a by 1. So that is A. From this we understood that x coordinate will give you cos values and y coordinate will give you sine values. So first we have to understand that x coordinate gives cos value. Similarly, y coordinate gives sine values. Now, simply if you want to remember this, so just draw a circle with 1 centimeter radius, 1 centimeter. Here negative value will be there, we know that. Here positive, here negative. So on x-axis, y coordinate become 0. Y coordinate become 0. That's why it become 1 comma 0. On y-axis, x coordinate become 0. It becomes 0 comma 1. On x-axis, y coordinate become 0. So here on y-axis, x coordinate become 0. So now this is 0 degree, this is 90 degree, this is 180 degree, this is 270 degree. So in the starting itself, we derived that x coordinate will represent cos value, y coordinate will represent sine value. So from this we can write sine 0, sine 90, sine 270, sine 180. Similarly, cos 0, cos 90, cos 270, cos 180. So now you see sine 0 means y coordinate, that's 0. Sine 90 means 1. Sine 180 means 0. Sine 270 means minus 1. X coordinate. X coordinate will give you cos value. That is cos 0 is nothing but 1. Cos 90 is nothing but 0. Cos 180 is nothing but minus 1. Cos 270 is nothing but again 0. So if you observe, these values are less than or equal to 1. That's why cos A and sin A value is always less than or equal to 1. Next question number 3. Tan A is the product of tan and A. So tan A means tan of angle A. It is not the product of tan and A. It is the tan of the angle A. That's why it is not product of tan and A. So this is wrong. Tan A means tan of the angle A. Is sin A by cos A is equal to tan A. So sin A by cos A is equal to tan A is asking. That is, take the left hand side LHS. So that is sin A by cos A. So from the trigonometric ratios, we know that sin A is nothing but opposite by hypotenuse. Opposite side by hypotenuse. Cos A is nothing but adjacent side by hypotenuse. So now fraction by fraction, whenever the denominator fraction is going to numerator, this fraction, we have to take the reciprocal of it. So we should write in reverse. So hypotenuse cancel. Finally, we left with opposite by adjacent. Opposite by adjacent is nothing but that's sin A by C is equal to tan A. Sin A by cos A is equal to tan A. Hence proof. Next question. Cos A by sin A is equal to cot A is a question. First, you take LHS. Cos A by sin A. So what is the meaning of cos from trigonometric ratios? We know that cos is nothing but adjacent by hypotenuse. Adjacent by hypotenuse. What is sin? Opposite by hypotenuse. So that is fraction by fraction. Whenever the denominator fraction is going to numerator, we have to take the reciprocal of it. That is adjacent side by hypotenuse into hypotenuse by opposite side. Hypotenuse cancel. Finally, we left with adjacent by opposite. Adjacent by opposite. Adjacent by opposite is nothing but cot A. From the trigonometric ratios, we can understand it is cot A value. So hence proof. Next. Next question is, find cosec 60 degree, secant 60 degree, cot 60 degree. Find sin 30, cos 30, tan 30, cosec 30, secant 30, cot 30 by using ratio concept. To prove this, first we will take one equilateral triangle. So we know that what is the equilateral triangle means? A triangle in which all the three sides are equal is called a equilateral triangle. Equilateral triangle. So now here the length of AB is A, Length of BC is nothing but A unit. AC is also A unit. Now, all the angles of an equilateral triangle is also equal. That is, each angle 60 degree in an equilateral triangle. First step, take an equilateral triangle. We know that all the three sides of equilateral triangle are equal. And each angle of equilateral triangle is also equal. So after that, you draw one perpendicular bisector here from vertex A to its opposite side BC. We have to draw one perpendicular bisector from vertex A to its opposite side BC. So what the perpendicular bisector will do, it makes an angle of 90 degree here. It equally divides that 60 degree angle into 30 and 30 degree. 30 and 30 degree. So now you see here, we will separate this triangle. So that is B. Let it be this vertex D. This is A. So this side is nothing but A units. So this is the perpendicular bisector. This is the perpendicular bisector. It divides equally A by 2, A by 2. And angle into 30, 30. So now, if we know the two sides of a right angle triangle, the third side can be calculated by using Pythagoras theorem. That is, hypotenuse square is equal to opposite side square plus adjacent side square. So that is, here the hypotenuse is nothing but A square. Opposite is nothing but AD square. Adjacent is nothing but A by 2 whole square. So now, A square equal to AD square plus A square by 4 it is. So now AD square is nothing but bring this AD square to left side. It is minus AD square. Take this one A square to right side. A square by 4 minus A square. So now minus AD square, that is equal to, take the LCM. If the LCM is 4, here already 4 is there, directly we can write A square. Here we multiply with 4. 4A square we will get. So minus 3A square by minus we can cancel on both the sides. So AD square is equal to, we are getting 3A square by 4. AD is nothing but under root of 3A square by 4. So now we can write separately numerator 3A square by the denominator 2 square. 4 is nothing but 2 square. Square root cancel. So finally left with AD is equal to root 3A by 2. So this is the value of AD, root 3 by 2 A. So first we calculate sin 30 value. That is, sin 30 is nothing but opposite by hypotenuse. From this, opposite side is nothing but A by 2. Hypotenuse is nothing but A. Fraction by fraction. Denominator's fraction going to numerator become reverse. 1 by 2. Sin 30 will give you 1 by. Similarly, we write cos 30. Cos 30 degree adjacent by hypotenuse. Adjacent will become root 3 by 2 into A by hypotenuse is nothing but A. Fraction by fraction, whenever the denominator is fraction is going to numerator, it becomes reverse. A gets cancelled, we left with root 3 by 2 times A. This is the value of cos 30. Now we will calculate tan 30. Tan 30 is nothing but opposite by adjacent. Here the opposite is A by 2. Adjacent is root 3 by 2 times A. Fraction by fraction, whenever the denominator is fraction is going to numerator, it becomes reverse. 2 gets cancelled. 1 by root 3. Similarly, cot 30. Cot 30 is nothing but adjacent by. So here the adjacent is nothing but root 3 by 2 times A by opposite is nothing but A by 2. That is root 3 by 2 times A into 2 by A. A gets cancelled, 2 gets cancelled, we left with root 3. So this is the value of cos. Next, secant. Secant is nothing but hypotenuse by adjacent. So here the hypotenuse is nothing but A. Adjacent is nothing but root 3 by 2 times A. So fraction by fraction, whenever the denominator is fraction is going to numerator, it becomes reverse. So secant 30 is nothing but 2 by root 3. 2 by root 3. Next, cosecant 30. Cosecant is nothing but hypotenuse by opposite. Hypotenuse is nothing but A. Opposite is A by 2. Fraction by fraction, whenever the denominator is fraction is going to numerator, it becomes reverse. A gets cancelled, we left with 2. So this is the way we can calculate sin 30, cos 30, tan 30, cot 30, secant 30, cosecant 30. Similarly, we can calculate sin 60, cos 60 and all the value. But we have to see from here. If you see from here, our opposite become root 3 by 2 times A, adjacent become A by 2. I will do only one, sin 60, remaining you try. Sin 60 is nothing but opposite by hypotenuse. Our opposite become root 3 by 2 times A. Hypotenuse is nothing but A. Fraction by fraction, it becomes reverse, 1 by A. Root A gets cancelled, we left with root 3 by 2 times A. Sin 60 is nothing but root 3 by 2. Sin 60 is nothing but root 3 by 2. So similarly, you can calculate cos 60, tan 60. Remaining all values you can calculate, you try that.